I've been demonstrating and proving that stock market prices can be predicted. I create stock forecasts live on video, including clear instructions for investors in the most important companies in the world listed on New York Stock Exchange, Nasdaq, but also in China, Japan, Russia, Asia and Europe. Today we are going to discuss one of the most complex stocks in the world. So we are going to see that the forecast that I recorded live on January 16, it was perfect, and therefore here the title, The Perfect Live Stock Forecast. And I'm referring to this company, Chipotle, sell shares between 710 to 730 in 2015. So what I'm going to do is to pass an excerpt of the forecast shared with a very small number of subscribers, given the importance of this forecast in the markets and its price. And then in the end, I'm going to make some additional comments.
Hi, welcome to Chipotle Stock Outlook 2015. In the first place, I'm very happy for the fact that shares they jumped to a new all-time high after my comments last week on the Vieira show session, where I said that this stock could jump to $710 to $730. However, also I have to say that after we saw around $727 on the stock, quite frankly, I will be careful to remain long Chipotle during the course of 2015. Obviously, this is one of the companies and one of the stocks. It is a darling in Wall Street, and I consider that Chipotle, going forward, in my perspective, I cannot justify Chipotle as a very good investment, at least I would say during the course of 2015. Since we are going to deal with Chipotle Stock Outlook 2015, my perspective after my comments last week is that I no longer have a strong buy rating in Chipotle. Even if the shares continue moving higher, I repeat that my target region, it has been achieved, namely the 710 to 730. So the value of this is that is very high, because I'm announcing that in 2015 I'm not interested to remain long Chipotle, that I will prefer in fact the short side, that I'm downgrading the stock to neutral, because of the move that the stock made to my target region, that I'm going to type it here. So the target here, target 710 to 730 hit, and 100% long positions closed, and also downgrade neutral to sell. One of the questions that you also, so let me just put it here. I'm going to click on upload. And here it is the chart with Chipotle price. And also one of the questions that eventually you could have, for example, you are aware of my call in GoPro, whether I consider Chipotle a bubble, okay? Like I call it in GoPro. I think that GoPro, it was a bubble. Twitter, it was a bubble. So I use the term bubble precisely to identify stocks that, in my perspective, they had to collapse, they had to crash. I never considered Chipotle a bubble, and this price eventually can be seen by some of you as a bubble if the things in the future, the landscape for the company changes, in the sense that, for example, in terms of growth, they have promised to move forward, that is to continue with the same growth, but also I would say that is normal, but that does not make it a bubble. Obviously, the stock can correct significantly in the future, maybe in 2 years, I don't know, to sell $200 or $300, whatever. But that to happen, it will be a result of that lack of growth, or possibility to grow even more, and not a direct result of something that was GoPro or Twitter, that those stocks were seen as bubbles, so they had to crash. So, for example, I don't expect, let's say, in other words, this stock next week to be, $400, okay? That can happen, but I don't expect it to happen just like that, okay? So, I think that the best case scenario for you that are long the stock, quite frankly, it is moving sideways until the trend starts having problems. If the trend technically starts having problems, also you have to look at the volumes, and that has not happened yet, because the stock is very resilient, it made new highs, but it should constitute a red alert, okay? So the red alert is precisely the fact that the stock reached my upside range, the $710 to $730.
So you see that the forecast, it was recorded live, the tape it was running. Today, May 29, 2015, Chipotle, it is trading at $615, as you can see here on the screen. This is the current chart in Chipotle, the mid-term chart, and as you can confirm, I was 100% certain, accurate, by selling the stock at the top so far and changing my rating on Chipotle neutral to sell, as I typed during the live forecast shared with subscribers. If you visit stockmarketlive.tv, you find on our showcase a case study where I have in this live case study calls, where I proved that I made the call, the crash, $443 all the way down to $235, $239. That is the range where I upgraded then Chipotle to strong buy, and I referred to it during the presentation that you have just seen. How many people in the world can do this? Well, one. This is the proven fact, and the reason why our company is unique in history. So congratulations to all those that they have been investors in Chipotle, on long side, on the short side, trading and investing in this leading company according to our guidance. And once again, I proved that the stock market prices can be predicted and that our stock forecasts have a unique value in history. Thank you.